There he is. Oh, wow. He's pulling me. Oh, my God.
Couple hundred fish per person. Easy.
This is cool. Every 10 feet we're going to get something. Oh, that was spectacular. Got one. Oh, he's pulling me good.
That's a good fish. Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. Look at that. Beauty.
Oh, whoa. I don't mind telling you, this thing has got me beat.
The Fishin' Canada Show, brought to you in part by Northern BC Tourism and Destination British Columbia. Ram Trucks, built to serve. Princecraft Boats, dominate the waters. And Garmin, plot your paradise, reel 'em in.
Yes, we're in for some good fishing in Canada.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to this week's Fishin' Canada show. Hey, I've got a question for you. If you could choose only one of the following, which would it be? Catching only 1 or 2 fish per outing, but they're really huge trophy proportion fish, or would you rather catch fish after fish after fish, numbers beyond belief, but no real giants? Well, trust me, it's a tough decision to make.
I have a feeling there's a pretty even split in answers. I also believe there's a number of you that'll say, well, that's just ridiculous, boys. I choose both. I want it all. Thank God it's a hypothetical question. And the reason for Angie's question is, today's episode equals the perfect balance for both scenarios. We're on one trip, seeking the same species on 2 different lakes, each with its own distinct personality.
Our intended species is lake trout, although of course we'll take any incidental catches thrown our way. As well, we brought along a prime candidate to have a live experience with the big fish versus a whole lot of fish question, the heir apparent himself, Niki V.
Just getting out traveling and fishing with these two after a couple of years of COVID lockdown is good enough for me. The fishing will be a bonus.
Now, Nick's not new to angling, by any means. However, he's also not an experienced old goat like Ange and I, and not as set in his ways. We're hoping at the end of this trip, he may be able to give us a definitive answer as to what he likes better, 1 or 2 giants, or catching normal-sized fish all day long.
In the world of trophy fish, Nick is a pretty lucky young man. Back in 2016, when he was just 13, he experienced the fishing day of a lifetime, catching gigantic lake trout in a tiny secluded mountain lake. He's also been on trips where he and Pete's kids, Hunter and Cole, caught everything from panfish to small bass. Those fishing trips were all about numbers.
In keeping with the theme of today's show, Nick will be returning to his trophy hunting grounds, Long Mountain Lake, with his high-priced guide, Ange. But first, we're all flying into an outpost cabin on Netson Lake for a bit of roughing it in the wild. It's 50 air miles from Northern Rockies Lodge, headquarters for today's episode. Apparently, it's loaded with lake trout, bull trout, and grayling. 50 to 100 fish days are the norm.
I've never been to an outpost before. This should be fun. The last time I remember roughing it on a fishing trip was the World Cup event in Italy. Okay, maybe that wasn't all roughing it.
So, for this outpost trip, I'm going to help the boys set up camp, the boats, and fishing gear. Then, while Pete and Nick go out, camp guide Terry and I are going to catch some fish at a creek mouth near the camp and prepare a shore lunch for the boys. All I can say is, I can't wait, because if we succeed, what you're going to see will be a first on the Fishin' Canada show, folks. I guarantee it.
Couple hundred fish per person. Easy.
There he is. Oh, wow. He's pulling me. Oh, my God. This is cool. Every 10 feet we're going to get something.
Since this is a new lake for us, I definitely want our portable fish finder GPS combo available. Everything from seeing fish to dropping waypoints to boat speed will tell me lots. Because there's grayling and bull trout, along with all sizes of lake trout in the system, my plan is to take a bunch of small Yozuri and hardcore minnow baits and cast and or troll them on light action rods and reels.
I don't think Pete and I have ever fished just the two of us before. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. This is cool.
My thought for this trip is to try and cover as much water as humanly possible by trolling little Yozuri and hardcore minnow baits. With light line and spinning gear, I can't think of a better presentation for grayling, bulls, and or Lakers. It's all about numbers today.
There he is.
You got him?
He didn't fight too bad. What is he, Peter?
Little Laker.
Little tiny baby Laker.
How bad is he hooked?
I don't think he's too bad.
Buddy?
Yeah. He is dug in. Woo!
There we go.
Nice. Good job,
There we
Pete. Oh.
Easy, little girl.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Little Laker. Gone. Thanks, bud.
Oh, slime.
Nice. Got him?
Yeah. Oh, wow. He's pulling me.
I'm gonna shut her down, buddy.
Oh, my God.
I'll net him. Thanks, buddy. Oh, beautiful. Came off. You want to grab him out of there? Throw him nice and slowly back there if you can.
All right. Bye-bye. Woo!
With Pete and Nick having added on their trolling bite, Terry and I are in preparation mode for shore lunch. Now, remember when earlier I said this will be a first if it happens? Well, that's because we're having an ultra rare feed of Arctic grayling. In pretty well every grayling destination we've ever been to, they're a protected species. But here at Netson Lake, Arctic grayling can be kept and consumed. And from what Terry says, it's delicious. I've got a feeling that Pete and Nick are going to be pretty impressed.
Nick and I are onto a solid numbers pattern for lake trout, and it's an odd one. It seems like the deeper we troll, the more we get our butts handed to us. However, if we get right up into the shallows, remember we're fishing for Lakers here in the middle of June, that's where all the catchable fish are. They're not big, but they're stacked in here. Strange.
Yeah, you reel in.
Oh yeah.
I'll just hold him.
No, you're good. We're way apart this time. What do you think? How you think?
Tiny.
Another thing. Same size snake trout. Dirty old snake trout, Daddy.
This is cool. Oh, he's splashing. That's fine.
See, that's the problem with these little baits are
guys?
deadly. No, the baits. Oh, look and see. Look at they get up.
Oh.
It's gonna be good. We're gonna get him.
Nice.
We got him.
You can release him, Mr. B. And out he goes. Is he good?
He'll go. He's being very nice for us to release.
Whoa!
You see that he went horizontal for a minute and then straight down.
That was cool. That bait is just ridiculous. What is it called?
Hardcore minnow flat. So it means it's got a flat sides. But see how wide it is?
Is that by the Zuri?
It's Yozuri's. It's another company with of Yozuri's. Hardcore, they're called. 70 SP,
Yep.
70 millimeters long, suspending.
Well, it works down well.
Oh, it's a great little bait.
It works
man.
ridiculously.
Just look at it.
I know.
Look at it.
It's perfect. It's
perfect for this.
Slaughtering.
Well, we're not going to get very far. Obviously, every 10 feet.
No,
we
every
catch a
10
fish.
feet we're going to get something.
I bet you could catch, what, 100, 200 fish here today per person?
Oh, if you were actively trying,
Yeah.
like how we are,
And don't worry about the size or anything. Just get numbers.
you could
Couple
get
hundred
100
fish. Yeah, per person. Easy.
Oh, this is a blast. Fish after fish after fish. Now I know the difficulty in deciding which I'd prefer, quantity or quality. And right now, I'm leaning towards quantity.
It's on command with these little guys. This is crazy.
Craziest, right?
It's on command.
Easy. Don't pull them out of the water just yet.
There he goes.
That's the way you lose fish. I mean, with these guys, probably not because there's so much meat in their mouth. But this guy be easy to get off, I think.
Yeah, I think I just got him with the one bottom treble there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect.
Nice.
Don't even have to touch him.
Nice.
Maybe.
Maybe. Got it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta go right out of here.
All right, get him out. Just
Are you dumb? Goes backwards.
With my anticipation of shore lunch off the charts, the boys finally made it back to the cabin. And between you and me and the fire pit, I couldn't have held out much longer.
That was spectacular.
Got one. Oh, he's pulling me good.
That's a good fish. Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
With our bellies full of beautiful pan-fried grayling, and after a nice cozy sleep back at Northern Rockies Lodge, we had one more short day left in our trip. Urs mentioned a return trip to Long Mountain.
This time around, the weather's not quite as cooperative. In fact, we've got wind, cloud, and even rain. I'm starting to get a little concerned about the results. When you set the hook and then let your tip down to pick up the line, you're giving the fish a bit of slack, and that's generally when they spit it out. This is a small one. Whoa, did you see that? The big lake trout was coming to eat the little lake trout. Holy mackerel. That was spectacular. What a great scene that was.
Wow.
Wow. I've seen pike and walleye do that, but man, oh man, that was a big lake trout. He was ready to eat down on that little guy.
Saved the little guy's life.
Yeah. He doesn't want to go out there.
No, he didn't want to go back.
He knows what's waiting for him out there. Yeah, one of the main food, there's two sources of food for big lake trout in this Long Mountain Lake. One of them is grayling, which is the primary forage, but secondary to that is lake trout. They're very cannibalistic. And that was the perfect size lake trout to be eaten by that monster that came up behind him. That was crazy, man.
According to the Garmin, it seems that all of the fish are hunkered down in the deep valleys between the underwater humps. And of course, with the winds howling down the lake, trying to stay on top of them is near impossible. Boat control is going to be hard. This is going to be a tough fishing day.
Wow, this is sure a lot different than the last time I fished here. It's colder and a lot harder to get my bait down to where Grandpa says the fish are. I don't know, maybe Pete was right. You just can't beat catching fish after fish, even if they're not that big.
Got one. There you go. All right. Atta boy, Niki. Easy, slow down, slow down. Just slow down. Just keep steady pressure on him. You don't have to reel him in all at once. Keep steady pressure on him, buddy. Don't let that rod tip go down, right? You're doing good. You're doing good. Slow and steady. Nothing erratic.
He's not huge, I don't think.
Don't let that rod tip down because he'll fool you.
All right. Oh, he's pulling me good.
Too erratic, too erratic. Just slow and easy. Just keep pressure on him. Don't even reel him in. Just keep pressure on him until now reel. That's a good fish. Oh yeah. Nice and easy, buddy. Don't be jerky, don't be fast. Take your time.
Woo! Pulled him up from the deep, I think.
Yeah. And he'll go back down too. He'll come up and down 2 or 3 times. That's a good fish. Yeah, take him around the front, all the way around and turn it over. Good work, buddy.
Okay, yeah, he is a big one.
Yeah, just nice and easy. Now we're drifting the right way. You can just hold on to him. There you go, nice and easy. Nothing erratic.
That 20-pound test, good work.
Oh yeah. Now we're gonna need that net.
Yes.
Oh, there he is. Oh my God, that's a nice one.
Oh, nice. Look at that, beauty. Submarine is coming to dock.
Bring him into me, buddy. There
Nice.
you go.
All right, give me that.
Oh, look at your bait fell right out.
No way. I don't
Nice.
think that's ever happened to me before.
Nice.
Oh, come here, big boy.
Oh, that's a nice one. You had him right on the bottom too here.
Look at that.
It says it's going to be easy. He's going to want to flop. If you can get your hands under his belly,
Yep.
it will calm him down
All
a
right.
bit. There he is. Okay, you got to put him in.
Look at that.
All right, there he
Rocky
goes.
Mountains, baby.
Get him back in there,
Get
buddy.
back in there. Well, is it trout
Bye-bye.
fishing without slime?
Off he goes. Woo! Nice fish, brother.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Now that was a little smaller than the one you got
A little bit. That was about that was like the first one that I
a
got.
few years ago, eh?
This fishing is still absolutely unreal. It's just as good as it was 6 years ago when I was a little kid.
Today's hotspot is off the side of an underwater hump on Long Mountain Lake in northern British Columbia. The waypoint on your screen gets you right there. Nick and I made a gallant effort of staying as close to this hotspot as we could, considering the high winds made boat control very difficult. Vertical jigging big heavy baits was pretty much the only option here, as we were concentrating on single, deep fish that we could see on the Garmin. Since we were hitting water approximately 30 to 40 plus feet deep, we found the traditional screen on our portable Garmin was the best option. Trust me, when a 20 to 25 pound lake trout shows up on a traditional screen, you'll know it. Drifting and or back trolling slowly and then hovering over the fish we located gave us our best opportunity of hooking into a giant. For more hotspots like this one, check out fishingcanada.com.
This is about as old school as it comes. That's one of them. Oh yeah. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't mind telling you, this thing has got me beat.
Let me get the net.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm gonna wait for you to reel them in.
That's one of them. Oh yeah.
Woo!
In 58 feet of water. By the way, this is a flipping stick that he's bending over like this.
Oh my God.
This is a rock solid rod with absolutely no give, but obviously the fish doesn't really care that it has no give because look at the give he's giving it. I just changed over to that spoon, Nick.
The same one type of idea that I got?
Pixie spoon, yeah.
Nice.
Not quite the same as yours, but this is about as old school as it comes.
Huh.
Come on, baby, let's have a look at you. We just want to have a peek. Holy mackerel, that thing is not moving.
It's a big log.
It's like a big log, yeah. It ripped off so much line at first. I think I've got half of it picked up now. But as soon as it hit, it just ripped line off. And I got this drag cracked right down. Thank God I got it on this big heavy stick. Had I got that on that spinning outfit, there's no way I could have landed this fish. No way.
No?
Not a chance. I don't mind telling you, this thing has got me beat.
Don't tap out now. We need this fish.
I'm not going to tap out yet. I might hand it off to you, though. Well, look at the bubbles. Those are bubbles because it came up from 52 feet. Lake trout are the only fish that can actually do that. They'll actually burp on their way up.
Oh, ho, ho.
What do we got here? Oh, he's got himself twisted up in the line.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's all, oh, look at that. He missed it.
Yeah.
And it got him on the side. That's why he's so heavy. Okay. That makes sense.
It's still a big trout.
Let's get him in that net, Nick, and see if we can do something with him. There you go.
Oh, I can't get him in the net. I don't think he's...
Yeah, you can bend him. You can bend him in there. No.
Bring him over again. No. Oh.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You got to really force that net into it because it's a small net, right?
Yeah. I didn't think I could scoop him in.
Yeah, try and, you have to kind of bend the body.
Yeah. Oh my God. He is huge. Come here. Come here. No,
Yeah. I have to kind of get the head towards you.
Yeah.
Actually, if you give me the net, Nick, I could probably do it from my standpoint.
It'd probably be a little easier. He's closer.
Yeah. I just got to get his head coming this way.
Nice.
There we go.
Woo!
Wow, he beat me. He had me whooped. He had me whooped. Yeah, you see the bait came out of his mouth, and obviously when I went to set the hook after he hit it, it got him caught in the side. You got the pliers, Nicky?
I do. Who's getting what? Are you getting the pliers or am I getting the fish?
Oh, do you want to do it?
I'll try.
All right. You got it?
Yep. All right, it's out of him.
Pick him up. Let me get a shot of you with him.
Well, he's not my fish.
Doesn't matter. It's our fish.
Okay, big boy. Okay.
And underneath the chin, yeah? The belly and the
He's
chin.
burping on me. Oh my God, look at this thing you got.
I love their heads. They look like a dog. Roof, roof. Nice.
Kind of looks like Pete.
He'll appreciate that. All right, buddy.
That's a good fish.
Let him go,
There's
man.
no doubt.
Don't throw him in. Just gently put him in if you can.
All right, big man.
Beautiful.
They are a slimy creature. There's no doubt about that.
So when I asked Nick what he thought about catching loads of fish but no giants, he said he loved it. And I have to believe him, since I had an absolute riot with him and I've been fishing forever. As well, every Netson Lake Outpost guest we talked to at the lodge all said the same thing. We're definitely coming back again. We caught so many fish, it was insane.
And I think you could tell by the look on Nick's face when he was either hauling in his big laker or just helping me get mine to the boat. The excitement level was off the charts. I don't care what anybody says. You just can't beat catching trophy fish.
I don't think there's an angler out there that can answer with total certainty which experience is the best. As far as I'm concerned, a nice combination of both quality and quantity is the best possible scenario. Throw in Ange and Pete as my guides, and baby, it just doesn't get any better.
To get to today's fantastic lake trout fishing, Nick, Pete, and I flew from Toronto to Vancouver. From there, we took a private and direct flight on Ursa's beautiful King Air to Fort Nelson. Northern Rockies Lodge is now offering this direct flight from Vancouver, allowing guests more time fishing and less time traveling. From Fort Nelson, the remainder of the trip was a drive along the scenic Alaskan Highway to milepost 462 at Northern Rockies Lodge on the shores of Muncho Lake. From there, it was 2 beautiful flights into Long Mountain Lake and into Netson Lake, both offering outstanding fishing opportunities.
The Fishin' Canada Show, brought to you in part by Yozuri Fishing Lures, fish the best. Mercury Outboards, go boldly. And Outdoor Canada, Canada's only national fishing and hunting magazine.
Closed captioning for this episode is brought to you by FishingCanada.com, the gateway to your next fishing adventure.